We'd like to make a start. Let's take our seats and get comfortable. Good morning, Your Worship, Her Excellency, Ambassador of Ukraine, our Acting City Manager, to our esteemed principals and our honorable matriculants. Good morning to you all, my colleagues, officials. Good morning, and we would like to make a start of this very important mayoral matriculant awards ceremony of the class of 2020. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we start the formalities, there's two housekeeping things we would need to do. Just to remind you that we are still in COVID-19 regulations, level 1, but make sure we always practice. And then we're going to do a safety video of the ICC, and then we will do the national anthem, and we'll start the formal proceedings. Okay, can we do the safety video, please?
Welcome to the Durban ICC, where the world meets Africa. As a leading world-class events facility, we make your safety our #1 priority. Please give us your attention for a few minutes to take you through some of the important health and safety information. Whilst here, please help us to prevent the spread of COVID-19 by following these simple steps. Upon arrival at the Durban ICC, you would have been screened for symptoms by way of a temperature check and a health questionnaire. Please remember to keep a safe distance of at least 1.5 meters from other people at all times. Wear a mask for the duration of the event when not eating or drinking. Avoid touching your face. Wash your hands for 20 seconds using soap and water as often as possible. If you can't wash your hands, use the hand sanitizer provided throughout the facility. If you are experiencing any of the COVID-19 symptoms, please contact one of our staff members who can assist you further. As the Durban ICC is a public space, please remember to keep your personal belongings safe and with you at all times. We have many bathrooms for your use around the venue. They are clearly marked in the foyer and concourse areas. The Durban ICC is a smoke-free building, but we do have clearly marked smoking zones outside the main entrance and opposite the concourse area. Please make use of these areas and the ashtrays provided when you smoke. In the event of a medical emergency, please dial the emergency number 031 360 1007 for assistance. The Durban ICC has developed a very simple emergency evacuation plan that everyone must be familiar with. Our staff are specially trained and will be there to assist you in following this plan. In the event of an evacuation, an announcement will be made to leave the venue. Please remain calm and walk swiftly to the nearest emergency exit in the concourse area. These exit doors are clearly marked. Security officers and the marshals will also help to direct you out of the building. Please do not use any lifts or escalators in the event of an emergency. Once outside, you will be directed to the nearest assembly point by the marshals for your safety. Please wait at the assembly point until the venue has been cleared and a marshal deems it safe for you to return to your seats. Thank you for your time and enjoy this event.
Thank you very much for the safety video. Ladies and gentlemen, can we stand so we can respect our nation and our country and, very importantly, our matriculants and the teachers today. We don't need to have your hand on the chest. Keep your hands on your side. That's my protocol teaching. Okay, let's do the national anthem. Very importantly,
Morena
Yeah, this is a very exciting ceremony here today, and we really like to, in advance, thank His Worship the Mayor and the leadership of our city for recognizing the amazing people we will be honoring here today. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to ask our city manager, Mr. Sipho Cele, to come and give us a short welcome address. Let's give him a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to ask our city manager, Mr. Sipho Cele, to come and give us a short welcome address. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Mr. Eric Applegreen, our Program Director and Head of International Relations. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me, on behalf of His Worship, our Mayor, Councillor Polisi Kaunda, to welcome you and welcome the following people. The leadership of our council, in their absentia, the Speaker, the Chief Whip, members of the Executive Council, councillors, colleagues in the administration, also in their absentia, the DCMs, the Deputy City Managers, and heads of units and departments. Also allow me to welcome the partners that we've had over the years in celebrating the achievement that our matriculants have registered over the last 20 years when we have had this ceremony, and particularly welcome the partners who have sponsored the goodies in recognition of the good work that have been registered by our matriculants and the schools they come from, namely MTN and GEM. And also allow me to welcome members of the media that are present here today, and also in the educators, the officials from the Department of Education, the educators, as well as, last but not least, the people that we're honoring here today, our matriculants. We also have a surprise guest to welcome, the Ambassador Extraordinaire of the Republic of Ukraine in South Africa. At the risk of mispronouncing it, I will not mention it, but we welcome you and happy to have you here, ma'am. We are celebrating, as I indicated, performance by our matriculants, the class of 2020, and we are incidentally honoring such performance for the 20th time this year, having through the years been recognizing performance because in our view as a city, Matric is a very significant milestone in the pursuance of knowledge on the one hand, but also in the pursuance of careers that you will be following from here on. And therefore, on behalf of the Mayor, we would like to welcome you and also register our support to yourselves as the class of 2020 on the road ahead that you'll actually be traversing as you pursue further knowledge and as you actually pursue your careers. And maybe one day, as you do so, you'll find the municipality somewhere and be able to be a member of staff or a councillor even, or a mayor even, in the municipality as part of your careers. And welcome, feel at home. Let's respect the COVID regulations as indicated in the video from the ICC, but let's also, as we do so, celebrate, be jubilant, and show that we are happy about the prospects of today as well as the prospects that are going to come our way. And enjoy this ceremony today, and all the best, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Twele, for those words of welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, these kinds of events and, in life, government and the private sector and communities always have to work together. So in the preparation and the success and planning of this, we've had partners, as our acting city manager has said. So I'd like to get some words of message from the two key sponsors that are here with us today. I'd like to firstly call up MTN South Africa. Representatives MTN. Can MTN come up? Some words of message from... Let's give a round of applause to MTN. I'm sure they're going to find some candidates to make sure MTN becomes the #1 cell phone service provider. There's all the best minds you have in the house. Let's give a round of applause to MTN.
Distinguished guests, teachers, parents, members of eThekwini Municipality, my colleagues in the House, and the students, not forgetting the teachers that are in the House that have done such an incredible job of making sure that the students that we are gathered here today about are actually here. We'd like to thank you on behalf of MTN for the effort that you've put in throughout 2020. We recognize that 2020 hasn't been an easy task for the matriculants in the House, but we'd like to thank you for the work that you've put in, and we are also recognizing their efforts. Some of the students, we know that it hasn't been very easy for them. The journey has been pretty hard. We have students who have studied through candles, who have been suffering. We know that some of the students are very disadvantaged, yet they've pulled through the year 2020. The pandemic also hasn't given us any chance, but we've made it through. I'd like to thank you and congratulate you for the efforts that you've put in, and also for the road ahead. We know that life begins at this particular moment. As you are embarking on your journey, university, it's not going to be easy. It's equally going to be challenging, because we know that COVID is not going anywhere. We're still going to continue to strive to be the best as the class of 2020. And in 3-4 years' time, we'd be happy to see you graduating and making sure that you begin your life and your careers. And some of you will be embarking in business. We'd like to wish you well going ahead. As MTN South Africa, we've said that we have given you guys some tablets, some backpacks, just to start off the year on a good note. We know that information is key. And of course, as an information technology company, we need to make sure that the students that are doing well, that have done well for 2020, actually have the world in their hands. When you are embarking on your researches, you use the tablets to make sure that your researches are actually as speedy and you're able to submit your assignments accordingly. So from MTN SA, we'd like to wish you well for the year ahead. Thank you very much.
Sorry, the mayor wants me to make sure that he knows your name, and the house needs to know your name. So please introduce yourself. Sorry.
Apologies for that. My name is Busi Dlamini. I am the head of Enterprise Business Unit for KZN. Thank you.
The Dlaminis are normally the Royal House of Swaziland, Eswatini. Thank you very much, MTN, for being our partner in the past and at today's ceremony. Our next speaker will be from the GEM school uniform supplier, a very big partner here in the city, is Mr. Mohammed Pando in the house. Mr. Mohammed Pando, or any rep from GEM? No? No? Okay. And do we have the rep from Afrisam Cement, Mr. Senzi Mabaso? Senzi? No? Is he here? Was it, sorry, it's, Afrisam Cement, the people that make sure our roads and our bridges and our houses are strong. Oh, we're very honored. Afrisam Cement, the people that make sure our roads and our bridges and our houses are strong.
Greetings to everyone this morning. A special greeting to our Honorable Mayor. Special greetings to our principals, teachers, guests, students. I greet you in the wonderful name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Just before I start, I am so happy. In fact, I'm even out of words. But just to express my gratitude and my excitement, I would like to sing or hum this song that's sang by Soli. It goes, Wangena Nati, oh Wangena Nati, oh Wangena Nati, Siyabonga. Wangena Nati, oh Wangena Nati, oh Wangena Nati, Siyabonga. I don't know whether the house is happy or sad. I'm at the funeral or Siyabonga Jesu, Siyabonga Ngonyama Yesu, Siyabonga Jesu, Siyabonga. Aibo.
Siyabonga Jesu, Siyabonga Jesu, Siyabonga Jesu, Siyabonga.
Oh, Wangena Nati, oh Wangena Nati, oh Wangena Nati, Siyabonga. The reason why I'm singing this song, I really thought that the house would have understood and just engaged with me, because I believe that we have had a very tough year last year. 2020 was a bad year for us, but our Savior, He was with us through that journey, and we made it through the other side of the tunnel. We have lost our loved ones. We have lost we have lost hope, but there were people in our lives who continued to be strong, and they stood firm to reassure us that we will get through this. So the speakers before me, I'm sure they have said a mouthful with regards to congratulating the Matric of 2020, class of 2020. And yes, we are indeed grateful. However, I would like to dedicate a special thank you to two people, or two units, if I may put it like that. The first person that I think, personally, I want to thank, and I will give my reasons after we've observed a moment of silence for losing all our loved ones, is Mrs. Mangele. Can you please come forward, Ma? A moment of silence. For losing all our loved ones. Afrisem bought you this flower to say thank you for being a tree that is very strong. Your leaves may fall, Ma, but you are very strong. You are, throughout the years, you have been one of the forefront people to organize such event. And today, I want to say, Ma, we appreciate you. We appreciate your efforts, and keep on shining. Even if your leaves fall, Ma, just remember to put your stems in the water, and your leaves shall come back and shine again. We depend on you, we rely on you, and we love you. Thank you so much on behalf of everyone that you have touched in their lives. The second category that I would like to thank, or people that I would like to thank, is our principals or Department of Education. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping our class of 2020. There are no amount of words that I could say to say thank you. You have been the pedal. If I may narrate the story in my understanding, the kids were in the boat, and the boat was in the middle of the ocean, and the storm came, and then they didn't know which direction to take, and then they ended up being stuck. But the teachers, together with the community at large, they became the part of the boat to seal the kids, and they became the paddles. They took the waves and they paddled, they pushed the children forward. Hence we made it to this year, to 2021. Hence we have such results. We thank you for that, teachers. We thank you for that, Department of Education officials. And thank you so much. Keep on shining. It's more like, I feel like saying that I could have imagined you in your little corner saying that it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul, because this has been something. 2020 was just not normal at all to us, but you've managed to hold on the light, and you managed to keep it shining for everyone of us. Hence why we are here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Senza, for that song, prayer, and message of support. Ladies and gentlemen, before I get our main speaker and our guest of honor here today, I'm born in this province, and I'm half Zulu, half European, and the mayor always says to me that I don't know any Zulu, which is very bad, that I can't speak Zulu. And so I'm, to any of the top students here today who excelled in Zulu, I think the mayor would like me to go back to school. In our days, when I was schooling, the apartheid government refused for us non-Zulu speaking people to learn Zulu, because that's their way of making us not cooperate with each other. So language is a very important thing. So I would like to get some Zulu lessons from the top Zulu achiever today. Okay, so that's just a joke, sorry for now. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to call up His Worship, the leader of our city, the mayor of our city, Councillor Nkolisi Kaunda, to come and give us his address and then to hand over the awards to the success. Let's give a round of applause to His Worship, our mayor.
Saphumala okuthiwa ungene khona kaphumisa okuthiwa akuphunywa sangena la okuthiwa nekona saphumala okuthiwa akuphunywa Thank you for joining me. I'm actually celebrating a second chance that God gave me. I contracted COVID-19 on the 5th of January. I was only able to walk freely around the 26th of January. So I'm grateful that His Almighty brought His magic in my life, and I'm here today. Thank you very much, Program Director. Her Excellency, the Ukraine ambassador who has just taken leave, we agreed because she has got many commitments scheduled for today. She wanted to hear my address, but we agreed that she can be relieved so that she can attend to other commitments. Councillors present, the city manager of our municipality, Mr. Sipotele, the head of EMA, eThekwini Municipality Academy, Baba Mbomvu Ngubane, Dr. Ngubane, the head of our IGR, who's the program director today, Mr. Eric Applegreen. We also wish to greet our sponsors who've been with us for quite a long period, sustaining their support to our learners. That is MTN, Ms. Portia Zondi, who's here, and Ms. Lamini, who's also here. Also wish to express our gratitude as well to GEMREP, if they've arrived, Mr. Mohammed Pando, as well as AFRISEM Rep, Ms. Senzima Baso, who sang very well. In fact, when you were singing here, I was the only backer of you. Together we can produce a CD. I think we can come together and produce a CD, a collaboration. Educators, senior management of Department of Education in our districts and the province, if there are colleagues present, our learners, our heroes and heroines, who have made us proud that today we celebrate your victory. You have emerged victorious during hardships of COVID-19. We are happy for that. Let's give them a big round of applause. Representatives of parents present, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, Sanbonani. Today we are celebrating yet another important occasion as we honor the Matric class of 2020. eThekwini Matric Excellence Awards recognize and honor matriculants who through hard work and dedication achieved great results. This year's awards ceremony is even more significant because the class of 2020 faced unprecedented challenges as the country and the world grappled with COVID-19. So as we gather today to congratulate top achievers, we would like to acknowledge all those who sat for the exams last year. Those who sat for the exams, so that means there's people who wrote, because there may be people who sat but did not write. So we congratulate all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to host this important event because the ANC-led government in this municipality is committed to excellence in education. As we honor learners and schools who have excelled against all odds in the 2020 Matric class, we are confident that your achievement will inspire the class of 2021 to emulate you or even strive to surpass your performance last year. Congratulations to all of you, our dear learners. We'd like to thank the Department of Education in our province, in our districts, under the leadership of MEC Wazim Shengu, teachers, officials, parents, learners, and organized labor for their sterling work. It is through your collaborations and collaborative efforts that KwaZulu-Natal was able to achieve 77.6% matric pass rate under very difficult conditions. Our two districts, eThekwini, Umlazi, and Pantown achieved 80.9% and 75.8% respectively. We know that Pantown can do better than this, your capacity and capabilities, and the resources that are at our disposal. Let's continue to work hard to do better. This remarkable achievement contributed positively to the overall performance of our province. As government, we believe education is key in addressing the imbalances of the past. It is true that through education, individuals and communities are able to change their circumstances for the better. We are delighted that through various interventions, the ANC-led government is constantly implementing programs to address the faulty lines in our education system. We still remain with schools without adequate resources, but they are still doing better. They don't have all the other facilities, but they are still doing better. So they deserve a big round of applause for it. We witnessed throughout the year as the National Department of Education engaged with all stakeholders to seek best solutions for schools to operate in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. While government interventions are critical in provision of quality education, none will be successful without our educators. We therefore thank our educators for their selflessness as they volunteered their time to assist our learners even during weekends and beyond school hours to make sure that we achieve these results. If you are not going to be arrested, please join me to give our educators a big round of applause for their work. It is only through the spirit of total commitment that we can transform our lives and fast-track our development. To the learners, we have not only made your parents and families proud, but the whole nation is rooting for you to succeed as you chart a new path towards securing your careers. Remember, you carry the hopes and aspirations of the whole nation for a better life for all of our people. You must be change agents wherever you are going. This is a responsibility. You must also become an ambassador of eThekwini. If you are going to Cape Town University, Pretoria, Johannesburg, Limpopo, in all other provinces, go there and rise and represent us as a city. Ladies and gentlemen, the demands of our economy require that we must improve the performance of learners with greater focus on subjects such as maths and science. We therefore applaud the Department of Education in the province for establishing the Anton Lembede Mathematics, Science and Technology Academy, which is situated in Lamesi, here in Durban. This academy will produce learners that are relevant to the economic needs of our country and of our province and the city. We have visited the school. We were there when the Premier was launching the school. They are paperless. So I was embarrassed that now I'm still carrying a piece of paper. They are paperless. There is nothing there that you bring on paper. Every learner has been given the gadgets so that every subject, whatever communication, is done through technology. I'm sure we are now there in the fourth industrial revolution. Colleagues, to contribute towards education and educating our nation, as a city we have set aside 160 million rands to assist learners from poor households to further their studies during the current academic year. This funding helps those who are currently pursuing their studies in areas regarded as critical skills with bursaries. Okushuthi-ke siyawakhipha lama bursaries. Kodwa sihlose ukuthi siwakhiphele le mikhakha edingo kakhulu umnotho wethu. Asikhumbule phela ukuthi umasipala unawo ama-resources a-adequate enele sonke, azosenela sonke. Kodwa uma sikwazi ukunikezela labo abazoba o-engineer, bebe ngodokotela, ama-pilots, bebe izinto ezibalulekile kwi-society, bekwazi ukukhuphula nomnotho wethu. ikona lokho siqonde ukuthi achieve. While our bursary scheme which assists 99 beneficiaries has been allocated 71 million rands, we have also set aside 2 million rand as a student relief fund to assist 150 prospective students from poor households. Labo ke ilabe sobanikeza imali yokungena entry fees in the institutions of higher learning bekwazi beqale bengene. Abanye babo bebedinga nje ukungena, but bursaries are all out there for them to grab those bursaries and seize those opportunities. So for us as a municipality is to ensure the access, because access is very key to the future of our youth. For unemployed youth, the city has allocated 20 million rands for learnerships and artisan development programs, which assist our youth with skills that are relevant to the job market. Bake bethi abantu kusuke ukudlala ngemali nje lokho, kodwa iningi labantu abasha sibafakayo kuma learnership programs zethu nakuma artisan development programs, they also get opportunities, because our own program is designed in such a way that it prepares you, it nurtures you, so that when you go out to the labor force, labor market, you are also marketable. But also those who want to pursue their own businesses, they are also able to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, in an effort to assist youth to gain experience in workplace, we have allocated 70 million in the current financial year for the internship programs as well. We are pleased to report that 874 beneficiaries have already been selected to be part of this program. Awuselekthwa ke la ngokwazana nomeya, awuselekthwa la ngokuthi uzwana nobani kuma officials. Kuya applywa nje, ku process those applications, then we grant you an opportunity. I'm sure that's what young people deserves. Kodwa once aqala sathi mawazana nami njengomeya wena uzothola amathuba, noma kuzoba ingane zakithi ezothola lamathuba, ilizwe lakithi ngeke liye phambili. Siyavumelana. It is our duty as various sectors of our society to ensure that our youth does not fall through the cracks. Therefore, we call upon you to play your part by helping young people to realize their potential and be in the forefront in the fight against social ills. The learners we are honoring today have demonstrated that with hard work, you can beat all odds. As eThekwini municipality, we commit ourselves to work with you throughout this journey of building a brighter future, not only for yourselves, but for your families and communities in which you live. We wish you everything of the best in your 2021 academic year, and we look forward to seeing you positively contributing towards the growth and development of our city after completing your studies. Sifuna ukuthi ningamaqhawekazi, nisebenzi, nideserve uphaphe legwalagwana ngomsebenzi enwenzile. Siyabonga.
Thank you very much, Your Worship, for those encouraging words. Now, learners, teachers, ladies and gentlemen, the Mayor Awards, Matriculant Awards ceremony today, in effect, our Mayor, on behalf of the 3.9 million people that live in the city, are recognizing and awarding your achievements in the most difficult year in our global lifetime. And this coronavirus has impacted on everyone's lives. And I'm quite convinced that of all the young people that are here, that you are going to be part of that journey of ensuring, one, is that you're going to become the technologists and the scientists to make sure that we never have another pandemic like this, or if we do, we'll have all the tools to protect us. You're also going to be the social scientists, the community workers, who are going to make our lives a better and ensure that our economies recover and that we have a more successful future. And I think Mayor has outlined some of the support programs the city has, but as a caring city, we will ensure that both the city, the province, and national government and the private sector become partners with us in supporting your future careers. So ladies and gentlemen, really I'd like to give another round of applause to His Worship the Mayor and his office for hosting us here today. We're just going to make sure that we've got the sequencing right for we're going to now come to that part of the morning where the most important part of the morning, where we recognize the achievements of the class of 2020. And I'd like to ask His Worship the Mayor to please come and join me on stage now, Mr. Mayor. So can I get a roving mic so that I don't have to just stand here? So we can just, so the Mayor is going to do two of the key lists of, our first will be the top 10 students of our eThekwini region who have excelled in the class of 2020. And the team from the Mayor's office will assist with the presenting. So, ready? The top 10 students of our eThekwini region. Thank you. So our first, let me get my other eyes. Now please excuse me. Okay. Can we ask the city manager to please join His Worship? So the mayor is the leader, the political leader, the head of the city's political system of the 3.9 million people, and the head of the administration is Mr. Sipotele, our acting city manager. He's responsible for making sure that the city runs smoothly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, what I'd like to do is to call up the 10 top students. We'll do one round of applause and a group picture with the mayor. You'll come up individually, but please wait here so that we can do a group picture with the mayor. So ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great honor to call up our first candidate, and that is Cynthia Colomba Opono Eyono. Cynthia. And Cynthia will be followed by Shaylin Pillay. Please come up. Our next candidate will be Shaheen Govender from Westfield Boys. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the school. Cynthia comes from Westfield Girls. Shaylin's from Star College. And Shaheen Govender is from Westfield Boys. Please come up. Our next candidate will be Shaheen Govender. Sorry, am I going too fast? Okay. Cynthia comes from Westfield Girls. And our next is Jordan Vantaraja Rajulu. Is Jordan here? Is that you, Jordan? No? Is Jordan in the house? No? Okay, Jordan's not with us. Our next is Deepika Samaru. Deepika, you here? Oh, good. Okay. And after Deepika, we will have. So Deepika is from Effingham Secondary. From Westville Boys, Hemel Haku. Hemel Haku is from Westville Boys. No. Deepika is from Effingham Secondary, from Westville Boys, and from Greenbury Secondary is Sanam Maharaj. And followed by Sanam is from Danville Park Girls High. Shreya Nair. Is Shreya here? Oh, there's Shreya. Oh no. Oh, you'll accept it on our behalf. Sorry, thank you. Okay. Are you the mom or the teacher? Principal. Oh, great. Okay. We're honored to have a principal, Danville Girls, to come and receive on her behalf. And then from Thornwood Secondary, Roman Ramasa. Roman, are you here? No, Roman is not here. Oh, Roman? Oh, no, Roman's not here yet. Okay. And then from Westwood Boys High, Kieran Naidu. Okay, Kieran. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, our mayor is privileged to recognize the top 10 students in our municipality. I think these are the people who are going to be running our city when we leave, Mr. Mayor. I think these, amongst us, our mayor, our city manager, chief engineer, they're all here. Let's have a group photo and one big round of applause for everybody. Our top 10. I think these are the people who are going to be running our city when we leave, Mr. Mayor. Okay, we've got everybody. Yeah, Mr. Mayor, the matriculant is taller than you. They don't know what the kids eat nowadays.
Another
One more.
one is Japanese like this.
Oh, okay, thank you very much, learners. Okay, you can go down. Mr. Mayor and City Manager, please stay. And can you get a rep from MTN to join the mayor? Yeah, please, to those who are getting the awards, please join us for lunch shortly. Our next category is the top 10 disadvantaged schools. And that's a very important development in our city and our country, that schools that have historically been disadvantaged have still excelled. And our first school is the JG Zuma High School. Can we get that school to come up, please? A representative of the JG Zuma School, Mfundo Slondiwe. They here? Oh, okay. Come up. And following Slondiwe is Inanda Newtown Comprehensive School, Sanele Kumalo. Sanele, you here? Okay, we'll have a representative from the school. Inanda Newtown is a teacher, principal. Is Inanda Newtown Comprehensive School. Okay, we have and then from Sacred Hearts we'll have Zandiswa, sorry. That's the Sacred Heart School. And the next school is Kabazela High. Lindelwa Mkize, you here? Lindelwa? No? Okay. The next is Iso Lemamba. And Lindo Kwela, are you here? Oh, okay. Lindo Kuhle is here. And next is Inanda Newtown Comprehensive again, Kobile Dlamini. Kobile? And our next one is also Inanda Newtown Comprehensive, Senzo Msomi. Ala Senzo. And then from the JG Zuma High School again, we'll call up Ondela Dina. The JG Zuma school's got the best choir. Remember they will sing very nice, I know. Okay, and then from Margot Fontaine School, Koleka Ndimande. Last but not least, from Isulamamba School, Tembelihle Mkhize. Tembelihle. From Isulamamba School, Tembelihle Mkhize. Okay, we can do the group picture now. Some of you can go that side by the city manager so that we can fit on the stage. Just organize them. Okay, we can do the group picture now. Some of you can go that side by the city manager so that we can fit on the stage. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can the representative of AfriSam please join the mayor? Thank you, MTN. The AfriSam representative. And we're going to do now the most improved schools. Do we have a representative from Marion Ridge Secondary? Marion Ridge, please come up on stage to receive the most improved certificate, please. Marion Ridge? We need to get a rep. No? We don't have a rep? Okay. The next one is Thornwood Secondary. Is Thornwood got a rep here? Thornwood School? No? Oh, Thornwood, are you here? Okay, we recognize that. Kwamgwanga School? No? Okay. Next one. Lupape? No? Oh, okay. Is someone coming? Lupape? No? Lupape. Okay. And then following that will be Dulumuzi Secondary School. Dulumuzi, do we have a representative? No. The next one is the Obedimlaba Technical School. Do we have a representative? We have from Obedimlaba Technical School. Next one is the Indulamiti Senior Secondary. Do we have a representative? Next one is the Obedimlaba Technical School. No. The Christian High School. Next. There's a representative from Christian High School. The next one is St. James College. Is St. James College in the house? St. James College is here. These are the most improved schools, and next year they will be part of the top 10. And then following St. James, Anchorlight Independent. You here? There's Anchorlight Independent. These are the most improved schools, and next year they will be part of the top 10. And then after Anchorlight will be Fundinduku Secondary School. Do we have Fundinduku representative? No. Last but not least, Ndeya Zenex School. Ndeya Zenex School. There's one more. Where's Zenex School? There, yeah? Zenex. Okay, we'll do a group picture after this. Can you do a group picture? And our last category is going to be a very exciting one. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, the last category, ladies and gentlemen, is those schools that achieve 100%. And really, I'm very proud of all of the previous recipients, particularly the top 10 and the most improved and the disadvantaged schools. But this one here, those schools that achieved 100%. And topping the list is the Fulton School for the Deaf. Do we have a representative from the Fulton School for the Deaf? No? Okay. Highway College, do we have a representative of Highway College? No. Marin Hill Private Independent, do we have a rep? Marin Hill Private Independent? No. The Racing and Equestrian Academy, do we have a representative from there? Okay. Highway College, do we have a representative? From Marin Hill, ma'am? Okay. Racing and the Equestrian Academy. Okay, those are the horse people. Star College, do we have Star College? Represent from Star College? Next is the Use Tebeni Youth, after the Star College. Okay, the Esitubeni, are we representing? And very special that they've educated the prisoners. They got 100%. Let's give them a round of applause. And I hope they will be rehabilitated and come back and contribute to society. Next is Westfield Girls High Representative. Do we have someone from Westfield Girls? Okay, there's someone from Westfield Girls. Let's give them a round of applause. I hope they will be rehabilitated. Following Westfield Girls will be Roseway Waldorf. Roseway Waldorf is in the house. Yeah. Next is Westfield Girls High Representative. Every teacher and student and principal that's coming up here today who's in the house has to be especially honored because they excelled under COVID conditions. Following this, there will be Kamangwa School. We have representative from especially honored because they excelled under COVID. Next one is Lupape. Hi. Following those, Lupape High is coming up. And following Lupape will be Kwatintwa School for the Deaf. Do we have a representative from Kwatintwa? Amazing school, Kwatintwa. And then let's get, following Kwatintwa is Inanda Seminary. Is Inanda Seminary represented in the house? Okay, what I'll do is after Inanda Seminary, we're going to do because I'm halfway through the list. Come up, ma'am. Inanda Seminary. And we'll do a group picture and then we'll do the last batch after this. What I'll do is we're going to do some halfway through the list. Okay, we'll do a group photo with this group. Can you go, some of you go that side, and then I'll do the last batch. Everyone can clear the stage after this, and we'll do the last batch. Okay, let's do this group picture. We'll do a group photo with this group. Can you go, some of you go that side? Proud of all the 100%ers. Thank you very much. Okay. Do we still not have a representative from GEMS? No, don't have a rep from GEMS yet. Okay. Let's proceed. New River Primary. New River. Someone a rep from New River. Please come up. Buffelsdale School. Do you have a representative from Buffelsdale? Coming up is New River. Okay, after Buffelsdale, we don't have Buffelsdale. Mount Edgecombe Private. Buffelsdale. Following Mount Edgecombe Private will be Verulam Islamic. Okay, we represent from Verulam Islamic. Verulam Islamic is coming up. Following Verulam Islamic will be A.M. Muller Spesnova. Verulam Islamic is coming up. Following Verulam Islamic. Okay, following A.M. Muller Spesnova. The next school would be the Masakana Girls Secondary School. Do we have a representative of Masakana Girls Secondary School? No. Okay. Eden College, Durban. Any representative from Eden College? Okay, we have a representative from Eden College. The Masakana Girls Secondary School. We have a representative from Masakana Girls Secondary School. Following Eden College, we will have Durban Girls High. Is Durban Girls High representative here? Okay, there we are. Okay, following Durban Girls High will be Ishan Boys College. Is Ishan Boys College representative here? Yes. Durban Girls. Following Durban Girls High will be Ishan Boys College. So I just come this way for a minute. Ishan Boys College will go there. Next. Thank you. Okay, and then Ishan Girls College. Is Ishan Girls College here? Following Ishan Girls College will be Queensborough Girls High.